jungle.
Good day. This is Dr. Jim Blessman coming to you with Doc's Adventures in Africa. We're excited today to have Father Sonny with me. Father Sonny stays at Mater Dei here in Mokopane, South Africa, in the province of Limpopo. He and I have been friends for probably at least 15 years, and we've had a lot of adventures together, and wanted to just give all of you listeners a chance to get to know him and hear a bit of the story from his side of what he's seen in his years here in South Africa. Father Sonny, welcome to join us today. Would you just introduce yourself and tell us a bit about you?
I am Father Sonny John, SVD. I am a Divine Word Missionary. I come from India, from a state called Kerala. Kerala is predominantly a Christian state. It's a Christian state. We have the tradition of St. Thomas coming to the state of Kerala in the year AD 52. And so we can say we are 2000 years old Christians. That part of the state where I come from. But the rest of the country, India, Christianity was brought by Portuguese in the 16th century. But where I come from, the southern part of India, we have 2000 years old Christians. And there are a lot of priests, sisters, a lot of people who are working in different parts of the world. I was ordained a priest in the year 1994 in India. I did all my studies in India. After I became a priest, I had an option to work either in India or in Europe. I chose Africa because I felt that I had a little bit of affection for people of Africa. I heard something about Africa and the work in Africa, and I felt that I can contribute something to the people of Africa. So almost 30 years now I am in Africa. Only 1 year I worked in India as a priest. The rest of my life as a priest, I worked in Africa. The first 7 years I worked in Zimbabwe. This is our neighboring country to South Africa. Then I was mostly working in the parish. Then I was asked to go to the Philippines for 3 years of my studies in communication. Then I did my studies, and then after that I was asked to come to South Africa. So from 2007 until now, almost 17 to 18 years, I am here at Mater Dei Pastoral Center.
I remember, Father Sonny, when you first got here, you had trouble convincing people that you were a real priest. Can you tell us a little bit about what you experienced?
This place called Mater Dei actually belongs to the Catholic Diocese of Polokwane in Limpopo province, South Africa. But the diocese bought the land. They say it was an old farm, but then they did not have some qualified priest or experienced priest who can run this place. Actually, there was nothing to run. We had only a land. And so I had the responsibility to establish the center. That means put up some buildings, look for some funds, put up some buildings, have a hall, classrooms, rooms for accommodation, and things like that. And so we had to be, due to lack of funds, we had to do bit by bit. So it was in the early years of my life here, I think 2009 or 10, that I came across to you. I came to know you. I think you brought some people from America or people around here to have some workshop, something like that.
Yeah, it was a group
That's
of
how I came to know
Protestants.
you. Yeah,
It was a
yes.
group of Protestants. We had a pastor's conference at your beautiful retreat center. And that is when
Yes,
we got
yes,
to know each other. And even back that many years ago, you had done
yes.
amazing work at developing the beauty of the Mater Dei Retreat Center. And I was so impressed. And then it
Thank
was
you.
a few years later I met Father Ray, and we began bringing a Catholic team over every year. And you and Father Ray became good friends, and we've done many, many things together. Tell us a little bit about your relationship and your experience with the teams that we've brought over the last 10 years. Father Ray has come
Yeah.
every year for 10 years in a row. And I think every
Yes.
year we visited you except when you were off in India.
Yeah. Yes. 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 I think yeah, it's almost 10 years now. Father Ray was. You were bringing a group of Catholics, about 20 or 25 people, together with Father Ray. And then when you come here, you have a mass, and then you go to the mountain for Stations of the Cross and visit our adoration chapel and have a small meal with us. And the last 10 years, you have been faithfully visiting us. And then I'm very happy the Blessman International team. You have very close association with us. We are actually our neighbors, just 15 kilometers away, just the other side of our mountain. We bump into each other sometimes in town. We always keep our friendship going on. Yeah. And so I think it was last year, I wasn't here, I was at home on holidays. Your team came, and then they saw that the Stations of the Cross going to the mountain side somehow was destroyed due to many years. 10 years ago I built it up, but we couldn't properly maintain it due to lack of funds, and it was somehow destroyed. And then the proposal came from you and from the team that you will be able to help us to make a new kind of Stations of the Cross that would look nice. And the proposal came from you, and I'm very happy after 1 year, finally we have the Stations of the Cross with your help. The Blessman International, your generosity is well appreciated. I'm very grateful to you. And I was so touched that Father Ray, at his age, he is able to go to the mountain. And I think this year, while he was helping, he also fell. I think he fell once or twice.
That was
Yeah.
so troubling, but a little bit
Yeah.
humorous at the same time. We were joking that we learned that Father Ray really could not walk on water. He was trying to cross a little stream that you call the Jordan River, and he
Yeah.
tumbled into the stream and injured himself. Actually, ended up breaking some ribs, but he's okay.
Oh,
I followed him since
yeah.
he's been home, and he's healing. And he
Yeah.
loves coming here, and he loves the fact that we were able to bring the Stations of the Cross, and we'll have some pictures of those on the podcast. They're incredibly
Yeah.
beautiful, and these were the creation of a gentleman by the name of Steve Howard in America. He's an
Okay.
artist, and he designed them and made a plan for us to put up the beautiful crosses and the plaques. And so we'll show some pictures of them. I'd like to hear a
Yeah.
little bit about your vision for a new chapel. I know you've been at Mater Dei for many years, and
Yes.
apparently the diocese has got plans for you to not be here after another year or so, and you have some things that you want to leave as part of your legacy, and we want to help you if we can. So tell us a little bit about what God has laid on your heart.
As you know, I am almost 17 years in this place, and I try to do whatever I can. We can accommodate about 150 people. We have a hall. We have a larger hall. We have number of groups here. We have during the school holidays about 2 to 3 times during the year. We have school holidays. We have lot of children and youth making use of our place for camp and for retreat. Then we are running a very professional Bible study course in the diocese. There's 1 year course, and then we have number of retreats and prayer groups coming here. Both the Catholics and the other Protestant churches, they make use of our place. So, but I realized that we have the hall and classrooms, and there's enough accommodation. But what we do not have is a proper chapel, a prayer for a place to worship. So right now we have only a small chapel that can take only 30 people, just for our priests, not for the people. And so I realized that it is not really good that we have mass in the hall. It's not the right thing to do. We have to have mass in the church. It's supposed to be, but since we do not have sufficient funds, we delayed and delayed, and now time has come for me to leave this place after 17 years. Next year I will be on a transfer. I will be moving to Johannesburg, the another province in city, and so I thought I need to leave behind a legacy, a small chapel that can accommodate about 150 people, and so that then I can leave the place to the next priest with a full package of having a proper church, hall, and accommodation. It was my dream even before COVID time, 2019, and I was planning to generate some funds from some of my friends. But the COVID came, and some friends who promised, some of them passed on, some of them lost jobs, some of them relocated, and so I had to cancel almost the plan. And then last year, Bishop asked me, "Can you rethink of having something? Just look around for some funds." So that is how. So we are struggling actually because it takes a bit of money. And then when you look at locally, we are trying to get a local help, especially my students, my Bible students. They did help to put up the foundation. But it's a big job and it's a big money, and it will take many years if we have to look for funds locally. We do teach people to support the church, and they are trying their best to help us locally, but it takes time. It will take many years to get the sufficient funds, and therefore I was just wondering if Blessman International, through your help and through your generosity, friends, maybe we could get some help so that we are able to build, and the next year when I leave the place, at least something will. This is my dream for the place for now.
Well, it's also my dream now that you have a church there, a proper church, when you leave in a year from now. I think you've seen the Catholic church we built at St. Faustina. Beautiful,
Yes, yes,
beautiful brick church building.
yeah.
That was just a year ago. And just last week, we dedicated a new church here in Sturkefear for the Sturkefear High School. We have a Protestant church there. It's a Global Methodist church. Beautiful church building. So I think we have capabilities of building a quality church building for you. And like you, we need funding. But I believe we have some people buying into this project that can make it happen. We were meeting with your bishop, Bishop Jeremiah, while our team was here. We also had the bishop from the Des Moines Diocese in America who came, and he was actually part of doing the work and putting up the Stations of the Cross when our team was here a couple of weeks ago. And he sees your vision. And I believe if we all work together, within a year, we'll have a new church at Mater Dei. We must continue to pray because it's not a guarantee, but
Yeah.
I can see that it can happen. And we'll be asking our friends here in the African Diocese, the Polokwane Diocese, and the Des Moines Diocese, and individuals that have come over the years and visited Mater Dei. We'll give them a chance to be a part of this wonderful project, and I believe it can be a reality. So we'll just keep communicating with each other, and as we need to send stories and videos to my friends in America, we'll come to you and ask you for maybe even more podcasts and more stories so we have an update. The next step, my son Dustin, who manages the construction, is that we'll be coming out to have engineers examine the foundation that you've put so much work and funding into. We want to be sure it's proper and ready for the new church. And if it is, that will go a long ways towards making this a reality in the very near future. So I'm happy to join you with this vision. It's all from God, not from you or I. And we'll just see what God does with it. But I believe that there's many exciting things coming in the very near future. Thank you so much for joining us today. And this podcast will be published on YouTube, so you can watch it in the near future. And make sure all your friends find it and watch it as well. And I'll do the same with my friends in America. So, Father Sonny, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me in the program. Thank you.